John on an R6. 4th, Luke Jelly. So we're in the starter's hands. Dale as the green is up. Everybody selects a gear, and we're away. Looks like a nice clean start. And this is a 6-lap race. Everybody's away nice and cleanly. There's no starts from pit lane, and we'll see how they get on through turn 1. So watching on CTAS there, it's like 5 o'clock in Lambton Quay on a Friday, but everybody's around safely. And Reece Lindsay has assumed his normal position at the lead. He was quite dominant in the races this morning. So it's a good sized field for this lead-in class. And some of these guys with the fluoro vests have possibly never raced before. Good cheap racing and good way to have some fun without having to spend too much money. As the leader sweeps through Higgins, he's got probably about a 10 or 15 bike length on the second place, which looks like James Barham from Barham Management on his R3 Yamaha. He's one of the fluoro vest boys. He's quite a tall lad for his age. So this is from a standing start. Reece Lindsay in the lead. Comes out a Go Media sweeper. Comes along the front straight here for the first lap from a standing start. And on a 390cc from a standing start, he did a 126.517. Second is James Barham, who did a 128.558. Third, Hayden Lockhart, a 129.117. Fourth, Esmond Williams, 129.195. Fifth, Tim Gray, 129.862. Sixth was Philip Lowe. Oh, we've lost 7th place there somehow. 8, Joe McCartney. 9 is Russell Forrest. 10 is Dion Tornquist. 11, Cameron Day. 12, Clyde Banks. 13, Sean White. 14, Scott Hawkes. 15, Raymond Glover. 16, Anthony Starr. 17 is Donald Standen on a Ninja 250 from the little EXs. So looking back at the actual track, Reece Lindsay's got quite a substantial lead and looks very comfortable out in front, with a gaggle of 4 riders reasonably evenly spaced for 2nd through to 5th. So 5 laps to go. It'll be 4 after the leader comes round out of Go Media. We'll see what he does on his first flying lap on the little KTM 390. Comes across the start line now. There's a 122.993. Impressive on a 390. We've had a couple of changes for 2nd place. Hayden Lockhart's up to 2nd. 3rd place, Esmond Williams. James Barham's been the loser of that one. He's down to 4th. 5th is Tim Gray. 7th, Philip Lowe. 8th is Joe McCartney. 9, Russell Forrest. 10, Cameron Day. 11, Clyde Banks. 12 is Dion Tornquist. 12, Leon Jacobs. We've had a bit of a jumping around there of some numbers. There's a demon manoeuvre up the inside at the left hand of the infield. So the battle for 2nd is really hotting up. Looks like James Barham's just picked up a place going through the infield. There's a bit of a gap between 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th. The big demon late braking from young Barham going into there. And now coming out along the back straight, Reece Lindsay well and truly ahead. He's heading into the Go Media sweeper now with the rest of the battle for 2nd through 5th, halfway down the back straight. So after this, as he comes across the start-finish line now, it's going to be 3 laps to go. But all the interest is directly behind him, with placing through 2nd to 5th. Let's see if there's any changes. Yeah, Esmond Williams has got up to 2nd. 3rd place, James Barham, so he's moved up a couple, and the loser from that was Hayden Lockhart's gone down to 4th. So Tim Gray's just come across from 5th. 6th is a little bit of a change around there. Philip Lowe. 8, Russell Forrest. 9, Joe McCartney. 10, Cameron Day. 11, Leon Jacobs. 11, Dion Tornquist. He seems to have lost a lot of places there, so I don't know what's happened. We've also got a bike up against the fence over by turn 2, with the rider standing up on the tyre wall. So the lead is now coming out of Higgins. The race really going on behind them for second to fifth. James Barham seems to have got a pretty good run out of there. We'll see whether he can take advantage of a little bit of slipstreaming down the back straight. Looks like Esmond's just got a little bit more legs on him. So the leader is coming out of the sweeper down to the start-finish line. There'll be 2 laps to go. He's well in control of the race at this stage. But the exciting stuff behind, we'll see whether young Barham can take advantage of this position. A little bit of slipstreaming coming on from 4th place, and he's trying up the inside. The lead is now going through the infield. He's heading to the hairpin. Yeah, Reece Lindsay well and truly in control of this race, and the fight for 2nd through 5th continues. James Barham just tried to move up the inside and lost a little bit of drive out of the hairpin there, and that allows 4th place to get him in a straight line. So trying the Devon braking manoeuvre cost him a bit of drive out of the hairpin there. And the leader coming around Go Media, and he'll be onto the front straight, and he should be getting the white flag. So 1 lap to go. Across the start-finish line for the last lap. He's got virtually the whole length of the front straight. So the excitement is 2nd through 5th still. And James Barham's picked up another place down the back straight somewhere. He's about to lose that. It looks like Hayden Lockhart's drawing up the inside. He's taken the narrow line. No, he's missed out. But James has got good drive out of there. Is he going to try up the inside for 2nd? Last lap. Well, that's brave. So the leader on the last lap was just coming out of the hairpin. He's halfway down the intermediate straight. And all watching the dice for 2nd to 5th place, which is Esmond Williams, James Barham, Hayden Lockhart, Tim Gray. 7th is Philip Lowe, 8th Leon Jacob, 8 Dion Tornquist, 9 Russell Forrest, 10 Joe McCartney, 11 Cameron Day, 12 Clive Banks, 13 Sean White, 14 Scott Hawkes, 15 Anthony Starr, 16 Donald Standen, 17 Raymond Grover. As the leader on the last lap, coming around the Go Media sweeper onto the front straight now. Very dominant, and the checkered flag is waved for him. So we'll see what's resulted as James Barham tries to go around the outside for 4th place. A bit of a wave from a competitor in the front. No, it turns out Esmond Williams, Hayden Lockhart, James Barham, Tim Gray in 5th. There's some pretty spirited racing there for that 2nd to 5th place. The next gaggle coming across. Bowen to 7th place. Dion Tornquist, Leon Jacobs, 8th was Philip Lowe, 9 is Russell Forrest, 10 Joe McCartney, 11 Cameron Day, 12 Clive Banks, 13 Sean White, 14th place is Scott Hawkes. So they're on their warm down lap. We've still got a couple of riders competing. There's a big demon manoeuvre around the outside there of the sweeper. Didn't quite get what he wanted. So that was Anthony Starr and Donald Standen coming in 16th place.